What's up, everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds. You're now watching Doggie Diamonds TV. This is courtesy of HotNewHipHop.com. And the title reads, Fat Joe hit with a $20 million lawsuit over disturbing allegations. And we'll just leave it like that. You see what it says on the screen. I'm not going to repeat it because I'm not going to have them people pick up what I'm saying and then get mad at me for saying what I said. Because, for some reason, I can't report certain things. But I'm going to attempt to get this story to y'all. So it says Fat Joe is facing a new lawsuit from his former hype man, Terrence T.A. Dixon, accusing him of alleged coercive labor exploitation, financial fraud, sexual manipulation, violent intimidation, and psychological coercion. According to Variety, Dixon filed a lawsuit in the U.S. District Court, Southern District of New York, with a warning on the first page. The entire filing comes in at 157 pages and contains allegations that Joe had SR with youngins, should we say. Over the course of working with Joe for over 16 years, Dixon alleges he was coerced into more than 4,000 acts to maintain his standing within the enterprise. He also alleges he personally witnessed Fat Joe engage in relations with, you read that for yourself, I'm not going to say it. To that effect, he listed 3 separate Jane Does. He alleged one of them would perform an other in exchange for cash, clothing, and payment of her cell phone bill. Dixon further alleges that Joe was in love with the 3rd Jane Doe. Defendant was in love with Doe 3. He even contemplated leaving his wife. The defendant paid all minor, I didn't mean to say that, major Doe 3 bills, and even took her overseas to his tour stops. He brought her to Florida and would put her up in a condo he rented a few blocks from his house with his wife, the lawsuit states. In a recorded conversation, Doe 3 and her cousin described in detail to plaintiff how inappropriate it was for defendant, who was in his late 30s at the time, to be fawning over, you see the word. Other allegations include Joe allegedly committing financial fraud and wage theft, using unaliving threats and intimidation tactics to silence him, and more. Dixon has hired Tyrone Blackburn to represent him in the case. Blackburn previously made headlines by representing Little Rod in his bombshell lawsuit against Diddy in 2024. With the lawsuit, Dixon is seeking up to $20 million in damages. Fat Joe has yet to respond to the lawsuit. He is represented by attorney Joe Tacopina. Tacopina has previously drawn national attention for his defense of ASAP Rocky in his recent trial. I don't know what to say about this. It's just weird, crazy. It's all alleged. I ain't saying it's true. I never heard about nothing like this from Fat Joe. Also wasn't there, but I never heard about anything like this. So I never heard nothing like that on or about him. Other people, we've heard things, we saw things have come out public, but I never heard this about him. So I don't really know. I'm just reporting it. I don't have no opinion on it. I'm just reporting it for you. And I'm not going to speak on it further. I'm not going to say too much about it. I could just report it and that's it. And it's up to y'all to go from there. I do want to say this though. I don't know what a lot of this is about no more. I stand with the truth. I stand for justice, but some things, not saying this situation, but some things I question sometimes, because it's like, some of these things are shakedown, and some of these things is like made up stuff, or you know. All right. Me personally, let me just put myself in it. I say I ain't gonna say nothing and go on to say stuff. Well, I know that was bullshit. I'm gonna catch myself. I said I ain't gonna say nothing, but then go on to say stuff. I'm gonna say this. I'm not one of them individuals to sit around and watch anything wrong, any wrongdoing to anybody, anything that I don't agree with, that don't agree with my spirit, anything don't agree with my mental, anything don't agree with my morale and my integrity. I'm not gonna sit around and watch it. In these situations in life, I cannot be intimidated or coerced into anything. That's just me personally. I see a lot of guys out here that claim to be tough, that claim to I'm this, I'm that, and the third, and they have these statements and they say all these things on the internet, but then they go one day say, somebody did this to me and somebody did this to me. And I'm like, okay, so if you tough, who you tough with? So if you tough, how can somebody make you do anything? How are you how is you intimidated? You know what I'm saying? Because I just me. I've been around. I'm just not. I ain't having it. And I'm not even talking no tough stuff. I'm just not having it. So I can't imagine somebody making me do something like 4,000 times. That's obsessive. Over the course of working with Joe for over 16 years, Dixon alleges he was coercing to more than 4,000. Like you see that for just 4,000? That's excessive. So was it wrong at 50? Was it wrong at 100? Like 4,000? How you come up with that number? Like, oh, how many times with it? It was about 4,000. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, you know, justice is justice, but what I don't want to see happen to nobody, friend, foe, I don't want cap. Let Fat Joe do the capping. Don't, when you start capping on him, and I'm not saying he capping. Let's get that out there, because wrongdoing is wrongdoing. But it's like, oh, some of this stuff don't be sounding right to me. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff I be seeing and hearing, it don't sound right. But it ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? It's out to the public. Public perception is going to be what it is. But I don't know, man. Anyway, man, I'm Doggie Diamonds. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Till next time, I'm out. Peace. Make sure you like these related videos too. After these Brooklyn Bridge pictures leave, 2 videos is going to appear. Make sure you watch some videos, one or the other. And when you see the circle spinning with the logo there, you can click the logo and subscribe to the channel. Peace.